you own a supplement brand and you want to get on page one of Google and drive up to 2x more customers within the next 180 days, you should absolutely watch this video. My name is Sarah. I'm the co-founder and Inscribe, an SEO agency that's generated about 10 million US dollars in revenue for clients. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how we are able to get these results for clients. Now, this is exclusive to supplement brand. I'll be showing you how you can easily get on page one of Google. Now, how can you do this? Now, for you to be able to win fast, you need to break it down to the very bottom. And why you have to do this is because supplement brands are a lot. So it means that there is more competition, and with more competition means like it's difficult to even smell page one of Google. Now, again, you have to break it down. So supplement brands, it's like they have different categories. So you could be selling lion's mane, it could be selling magnesium, zinc, omega-3, vitamin supplements, like it's endless. Now, what you want to do is to ensure that each of these things that you sell, maybe you sell lion's mane, you sell magnesium, whichever supplement it is that you sell, you want to ensure that it's able to fulfill the search intent of users. Like when prospects or potential customers are searching for these things, you want to ensure that on your website, right, all of these things that you sell is able to fulfill that intent. Now, what do I mean? Let's talk about search intent. Briefly, search intent is why anyone would go on Google to type something, right? Basically, why anyone would go on Google to search for something, and your brand, your website would come up without you spending a dime on ads for that. Now, I want you to come close. Now, let's look at this. So this is an extract. This is a screenshot from SEMrush. And to explain everything, I'll be using FreshCap. So FreshCap sells supplements, and they sell a wild range of supplements, and I'll be using their brand as an example. So let's look at this keyword, right? Let's look at something like grow lion's mane. Now, if you see this right here shows that the keyword, it's an informational keyword, which means that the user is not about to buy lion's mane. The user is searching for how to grow lion's mane. So here you can see right here that this page, this keyword, so this is the keyword and this is the page that is ranking for it, which means that this page on FreshCap is currently ranking number one on page one of Google, right? And number one for this keyword. Now, if you look at this keyword, grow lion's mane, just look at this. And if you look at this keyword, if you look at this page and the keyword here, you would see growing candidates for cultivation on the lion's mane mushroom, right? You can see cultivation, right? And therefore, this page fulfills this keyword, like this search intent for this keyword. Now, definitely there are like other factors that go into why this page is ranking number one for this keyword. But for some reason, or let me say, this is not very difficult. So it's easy to rank for a keyword like this. Now, come with me. Grow lion's mane, like I want you to remember this. Grow lion's mane, you can see the keyword and you can see the page that is ranking for this. Now, I want you to come with me and check this. Now, you can see oyster mushrooms near me. This is a transactional keyword, which means that the person, the users searching for this keyword actually want to buy, right? For example, if you search for maybe phones near me or where to repair laptops near me, like you have an intent, you want to repair something. It's different from where to grow mushrooms or where to grow lion's mane, right? So intent is something very essential when you are doing keyword research or when you are trying to get on page one of Google. You need to know the exact things people are searching for and how to create a page that satisfies that intent. Do you understand? So this is a transactional keyword. Now, the good news, right? As much as this is transactional, like a lot of people are searching for this, right? Like over 5,000 people are searching for this every single month for oyster mushrooms near me. Now, if you look at this is FreshCap. This is their current page. Now, this page is not ranking on page one. This page is ranking, is not even on page one of Google. Probably it's in page two or page three or page four, but it's not on page one. Now, just like what we did here, look at this, right? Tips oyster mushroom identification, right? Oyster mushroom identification. Now, look at this oyster mushrooms near me. Now, just think about it. Do you think that fulfills the search intent right here? Absolutely no, which is one of the reasons it's not on page one of Google. Now, to just show you how this works in real time. Now, this is a list of the pages that are currently ranking on page one of Google. So it follows an order. So page one of Google, so this is the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now look at something here. For you to see that this keyword is something, you can easily rank for if you follow the right procedures, right? Now, pages like these pages don't even have as much authority, right, as FreshCap. When I checked their authority score, it was like 30 something. And here you can see the pages that are even ranking on page one of Google right now, they don't even have up to that page authority. But if you look at, just like we did here for the pages, like the keyword or what that page is about, just look here. So you can see, so Instacart is the one ranking on page one at the moment, page one and number one. So you can see categories, fresh produce, fresh vegetables, and then you can see organic king oyster, you can see this fresh oyster, all of this. Now, in all of this, in these pages, right, what do you notice? Like, it's actually a direct, product oyster mushroom. It's directly from this oyster mushrooms near me. So Google picks up like literally where they can get oyster mushrooms. Now, compared to this, right, which shows here oyster mushroom identification, the person searching for this isn't interested in how to identify, or the person searching for this rather isn't interested in how to identify oyster mushroom. Do you understand? So intent really matters a lot. Like when you're creating category pages, which I'll be talking about soon, right about now. When you're creating category pages, or when you're creating blog content, or when you are creating your URLs, like this is a URL, you need to be very particular about the search intent. Like, why exactly would Google bring up this page when someone searches for something like this? So that's something that you need to understand. So now, so remember what I was saying about in your URLs, in your category pages, in even your blog content, right? You need to know why, like it needs to be in sync with why someone is searching for that particular keyword. So if we look at this is the URL for this, right? So the keyword oyster mushrooms near me, and then mushroom identification. So definitely, right, SEO can be tricky. It doesn't mean that you would use oyster mushrooms near me as a URL. Like there's a lot of tactics and tips by which you can rank a page to rank for this keyword, right? But I'm just saying, like, part of the tips you want to, or part of the things you want to consider when creating a URL, a category page, or a blog or an article to rank for a particular keyword is how you use that keyword. Now, this leads me to category pages. Now, we've talked about search intent, and now let's talk about category pages. Now, category pages are like your ticket to fulfilling search intent. What do I mean? Let's go back here, right? So for this keyword, grow lion's mane, you can have a category page on lion's mane, right? So you sell supplements, right? You're a supplement brand owner. So You sell lion's mane, you sell zinc, you sell magnesium. Like, let's assume you sell like 10 different products. You have to have category pages for all of these products because these products are also keywords that people search for. So when someone searches for lion's mane and you have a lion's mane category page and you optimize for that lion's mane keyword, you have a high chance of getting on page one of Google and ranking for lion's mane compared to someone that doesn't have a category page for that, that doesn't optimize it in any way. So now let's go back to category pages. Now, let me just make this more easy to understand. So it's just like when you go to websites, e-commerce websites now, and in the top, in the header of the website, you can see something like, shop by this, categories, products. So this is just what I explained earlier. This right here, like clients main, uh, shroomies for dogs, all of this, these are category pages, right? Now, let's examine the category page for Fresh Cap. Now, let's take something like shrooms in itself. Now, this is what the category page looks like, right? Let me minimize this so you can. So here you can see cordyceps, you can see mushroom complex capsules, shroomies, this is the category for, so this is the category for shrooms, right? These are the products that they have for shrooms and they've been able to categorize it, right? Now, this uh, this page is currently now ranking number one for shrooms, like shrooms related products. And one of the reasons why, of course, there would be plethora reasons, right? There would be a plethora of reasons rather. But here's like a major reason. Now, when you create a category page, right, there are two people you are creating that category page for. Not two people, or let me say there are two reasons why you are creating that category page. One, for search bots to be able to crawl that category page and understand what the category page is about, to be able to say, oh, okay, let's rank this guy on page one, or let's rank this guy on Google at all. Now, a second reason, right, is for the prospect, the customers that you're trying to target, right? So building a category page ensures like it's good for UX, right? It's good for the user experience and for prospect to be able to come to your landing page, right? See the product you have and make a decision. Now, you don't want to, now this is intertwined and I'm going to explain why. Now, for a category page, you just don't want to put product in your category page. Now, of course, it sounds logical, right? It's a category page, it's meant to have product. Absolutely. It's meant to have product and it should have product. However, because of the other reason why you're creating a category page, which is not entirely for the potential customers you're trying to attract, right? You're also trying to ensure that search bots understand what your page is about. To do that, you need to put some content here. And when I say content, like text, right? Now, for something like shrooms, right? Or let me even say, let's assume that this category page is for lion's mane. Now, for a keyword like lion's mane, like if you check it in SEMrush or Ahrefs or any other keyword tool, it's very competitive, right? So, but as much as the lion's mane keyword in itself is very competitive, right? You can optimize for sub keywords, which means lion's mane, and then there would be like keywords related to lion's mane that you can easily rank for that have low competition, high volume, like easy to rank for. Now, when I say content, what you want to do is maybe take questions around lion's mane, questions, comparison. So you can have, so with a keyword like lion's mane, you can optimize for like the best keywords. So when I say best keywords, like best lion's mane, to use, best lion's mane this, best lion's mane that. Or you can use comparison keywords like uh, let's say brand sells, let's say XY, like X Lions main versus why lion's mane, and then you can also ask, like, you can also add rather frequently asked questions. So all of that, you use that content, you build that content, and you add it like somewhere here. So for your category pages, you shouldn't just make them blank, right? There should be some content, because from a conversion perspective, right, when potential customers land on the page, right? Let's even say SearchBot have been able to rank that page, and now potential customers come on the page. Now you also want to have content to convince them, so which is where you can also add stuff like reviews, you know. So now once that is done, right, you want to internally link to this page. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, for any brand at all that is trying to get on Google or that is trying to get customers through SEO, you absolutely need to have a blog, right? Because from the blog, you can share information about your product, and you can also use it as an avenue to rank for specific keywords that people are searching for. So now, for a category page, now let's refer back to the lion's mane example. So let's say this category page is about lion's mane, right? So you can have a keyword, you can have a blog article, right? Maybe topic something around what to do before getting lion's mane, or what to know before choosing a supplement brand, something like that. Now the quality of the article should be high, because trust me, Google would absolutely not rank that article if it contains flaw or it's written by AI and it has no value. Do you understand? So let's say you create an article around that. Now, in that article, you should internally link back to the category page, right? So internal link, you this category page, you internally link it to a blog page. Now, of course, anyone that knows about SEO, or anyone that has experience with SEO, knows that for you to have like a higher chance of ranking or be able to rank faster, right, you need to get backlinks, like solid backlinks from other websites, right? So there are different ways by which you can go about this. This video is not going to be about that, right? So, but a proven method that you can use is to get external links, like backlinks, right, to the blog page and not directly to the category page. Now, you can do this, right? Maybe pay for, maybe have a website, like a reputable website that reviews supplement brands, give like top 10 supplement brands to follow, top 10 supplement brands to buy lion's mane from, or something like that, right? And then they link to your category page. While that works to an extent, it's not always very natural, right? Or let me say you'd have a higher chance of ranking by linking to the blog, and then from the blog to the category page. So what you want to do, so this is like the basic step, right? Obviously, there's like a plethora of steps that you must have taken before doing all of this, right? From technical audits and actually knowing that your website is not being flagged by Google in any way, right? So this is like the step to follow, right? So this is just for one keyword, right? So what you want to do is also to be very creative, because keyword research is like another chapter entirely. I'm going to create a video on that, how to do like proper keyword research that brings you actual paying customers that are ready to buy or purchase from you. So now let's say you have a list of like different keywords that you want to rank for. What you do is follow this step, right? And then you do this, create a category page, make sure the URL, it has content and the plethora of other things, of course. And then you internally link, you create a blog section, you also get external links and backlinks from reputable websites. So, and then you rinse and repeat the process. And before you know it, like you could be very lucky, or you could have like a very easy keyword, maybe like 10 difficulty percentage, or like 7, generally less than 20, right? You can get on page 1 of Google in like 60 to 90 days, even less, right? So you just have to keep rinsing and repeating the process. So if you want a supplement brand and you want to drive up to 2x more customers by being on page 1 of Google, just click the link in this video below and I'll build you a list of 10 profitable keywords that your competitors aren't targeting right now, and I will get you results in the shortest amount of time. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this video was valuable to you. See you in the next one.